Welcome back to this episode of Inside RIC Athletics. I'm Andrew McCarthy, and to my left, I'm joined by fifth-year gymnast from Brockton, Massachusetts, Silva. Allie, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
So the season hasn't officially started yet. You guys have only had your Maroon and Gold Exhibition, but just take me through that. What's it like? How is it to just get kind of your feet, the rhythm back under you, and just get ready for the season once 2024 comes around?
Yeah, so we had our inter squad a lot earlier this year than we have in years past, so that was definitely a challenge for us to get ready, competition ready within just a couple of weeks from being able to start practicing in the Murray. But I think we did a really good job. We have a young team this year, so not only letting them have time to adjust, but also be ready on time was a challenge as well. But I think we handled it well, and I think it was a good way to know kind of where we stand now and what we need to improve in the next month or two before we start competing.
The team really has a good amount of veterans on the team. People like Olivia Keys, yourself, Julia Yitz as well, Kelsey Gates, a couple of All-Americans. How does it feel knowing that you all have those presences in the locker room to really bring up the younger people, the freshmen and the sophomores, the underclassmen, really trying to grow into the collegiate game?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun being an upperclassman on the team and just trying to be a leader every day and show them what college gymnastics is all about and how to sort of work hard and create their practice schedules and everything like that. So yeah, I really enjoy it.
You compete in the bars and the beam. Do you have a personal preference? What do you think is easier? Do you have one you enjoy the most or one you think that you're personally better at?
I don't necessarily have a preference. I think it kind of depends on the day, or it kind of changes week by week. Right now my favorite event is beam, and that's definitely where I'm the most comfortable, but I do enjoy them both a lot.
So you have two home meets this season. You have one in mid-January, one in mid-February. What are you mainly looking forward to competing in your own home gym as opposed to going on the road so much over the course of the season?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun competing at home, and it's nice to sort of compete on your own equipment because that's where you're most comfortable. That's where you practice every day. So I definitely look forward to those two home meets, and it's nice this year that we have them sort of separated. Last year we had them both right in a row, so those were out of the way really quick, and then we were just on the road every other weekend. So it'll be nice to have a home meet early on and then be able to sort of see what we need to improve on before we compete again back in front of our home crowd.
Your head coach, Monica Messias-Nassi, how has she helped you develop your game into the collegiate game?
Yeah, she's great. Monica's been a huge part in my mental game in gymnastics because that's where I would say that I struggle most, as well as a lot of other gymnasts. It's such a mental sport, so having Monica's support and guidance to sort of see where we stand and what we need to improve on before we start competing is huge, and we all just really look up to her and sort of want her approval. So
I've heard that a lot through gymnasts. The mental game is as big, if not bigger, than the physical part of the match of a gymnastics meet. Obviously, if your mental game isn't there, it could be a serious difference between landing a good spot and then perhaps a serious injury. How do you navigate that mental aspect of the game to keep yourself at the top of your level?
Yeah, it's definitely hard. Gymnastics is, I would say, a lot more mental than physical. Just building your confidence and just doing numbers and numbers and numbers in practice, that's kind of key in improving your mental game and proving to yourself that you can do it. That way when you get to the competition setting, you feel ready, you feel prepared, and you know what you need to do to get the score that you should get. So
that's all the time we have for today. Allie, thanks for joining us. Best of luck for the rest of the season of 2024. Congratulations on a very successful Maroon and Gold Exhibition earlier this year, and best of luck down the line. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much.
My name is Andrew McCarthy. Thank you for tuning into this episode of Inside RIC Athletics, and we hope to see you next time.